say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. And the Boilermakers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last... Played one team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Off the play fake on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
The short hands, it's Young. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Knocked off his feet.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a crease to the left. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Back's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on second and goal. Sends it back in motion. Flips it out to the back. Touchdown, Irish! A great catch and run for 6.
That touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Purdue's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man, it's Watson. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Boilermakers will line it up on first and 10. the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Watson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Turns it loose. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The volley cheers going on high. And here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Just keep slinging it. Bring in the heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying the left side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up. Might be calling a hot route. Trying play action. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab deep. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw, it's Carr. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. On the run, it's Young. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got it down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Golden finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On third and short. They'll try to convert through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Watson. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, you spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Young. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man, it's Williams. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulls it in. It's Young. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. With the catch, it's Williams. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Throwing right. Touchdown! Fighting Irish! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Fires to the right. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Flips it out in the flat. They'll immediately call timeout. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Looking to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Carr. He's got him. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Watson. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move there.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Williams. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing.
He got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower.
And he will score! Touchdown, Irish! With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in, it's Branch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Trying to beat the D deep. And he's got it at the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. That is no good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game. The give to the tailback. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quick.
With the catch, it's Williams. At the 40, there he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Running to the left. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Back to throw, it's Carr. Here's a heat. Trying to get behind the defense. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Notre Dame is feeling the momentum after that fumble recovery. Here they are on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Creates a little room. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got him.
There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. They'll go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's got it, first down and more. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Boilermakers have it with a first and goal. Touchdown, Purdue! Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here come the Irish back on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Carr. That's caught, it's Jackson. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The inside handoff. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Off the bootleg and rolling out. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. The give and tick, 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 tick. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the moon now.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he stopped him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Boilermakers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Young. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. To the air, it's Carr. Gonna let it fly. And he makes the catch at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it first and 10 from the 41. Running to Green. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Boilermakers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift.